The world's top athletes ate a lot of McDonald's during the 2012 Olympics, but that won't be the case when France hosts the Games. Here's why Olympians won't be able to chow down on Big Macs and McNuggets in Paris. What kind of food fuels an elite athlete like sprinter Usain Bolt? Olympians, you might imagine, would survive on a lean protein and vegetable-based diet, but Bolt allegedly ate over 1,000 chicken nuggets while participating in the Beijing Olympics. While he may be the fastest of Olympian fast foodies, he's hardly the only one. At the London Olympics, an estimated 20% of meals sold in the village came from a pop-up McDonald's that was briefly the chain's largest restaurant. That won't be the case this year in Paris, though, since Olympic Village head of food, Philipp Wirtz, has said no to fast food and yes to more nutritious meals. Food at the 2012 London Olympics wasn't that bad, since in addition to Mickey D's, sushi, steaks, salads, and a host of other foods were available. The Olympics, however, gathers athletes from all over the world, and not every country has a McDonald's. So for some participants, the Olympic Village eatery may have been their only chance to experience those world-famous fries.
You can watch food videos all day long, but there are some things that are just crispier in real life.
Still, France has been trying to one-up its neighbor for the better part of a millennium, and if there's one area this country excels in, that would be cuisine. With the eyes of the world upon Paris and the country's culinary honor at stake, Wirtz and company have been working to design the perfect Olympic menu. As France is the home of the Michelin Guide, you probably won't be surprised when you find out that several Michelin-starred chefs have been recruited to help design Paris's Olympic Village menu. One house specialty, created by two-starred chef Amandine Chénieux, couldn't be more French if it tried. It includes a croissant topped with a poached egg, sauced with artichoke cream, and garnished with shaved sheep's cheese and truffles. There will also be fresh-baked baguettes, along with French pastries, cheeses, and locally sourced meats. Plant-based foods will also be in abundance, making up roughly a third of the menu. Still, there will be some fast food items on offer, such as hot dogs and burgers, although these too may be veggie versions like the soy-based nuggets that are set to take the place of chicken ones. Such foods will also be shunted off to the side in designated grab-and-go areas. The chefs have chosen to honor some special orders, however, arranging for kimchi at the request of the Korean delegation and Milo malted milk to make the Australian athletes feel at home. They're even supplying the Brits with porridge as a heartier alternative to a croissant. If you're wondering whether Olympic athletes can sneak out of the village to satisfy a late-night Mickey D's craving, the answer is no. Olympians, it seems, are required to stay in the village beginning 5 days before their event and ending 2 days after it's done. During that time, they'll eat what's available and drink what's allowed. This means that all 10,000 plus athletes will also be staying clean and sober, since booze is banned in the village. So does that mean that there won't be any Dom Perignon flowing to celebrate a victory? No, not even a glass of wine to drown the sorrows of defeat. There will, however, be an alcohol-free sports bar so participants can hang out and chat over a mocktail. However, Olympians won't be the only ones staying dry for the duration. Under French law, no booze is to be sold to spectators inside the stadiums, except for the bigwigs in VIP suites.